not knowing it's the same manager crew behind it. They feel like they're at the table now. They feel like they've had a great victory. They don't know they've just been sold a bunch of glass beads and wampum for New York. They don't understand that this is a cold-blooded setup, but we have studied this and looked at this and lived this, so we know they haven't discovered that yet. In closing, what do you say to them?
Well, I want to be facetious, actually, and just say goodbye. But the sheeple that are Obamaites, or however you're going to, they've been Obamatized. Those people, I have found in my visit to Texas, and among my own people here on the reservation, and to the people who are considered conservative Republicans in the state of South Dakota, no one's listening. No one wants to take responsibility. And that's what's happened in this country. And Thomas Jefferson said it best, to be free, you have to be responsible. It goes hand in hand. I can't say it enough. And so I'm very skeptical in saying anything to the people the sheeple who have been Obamatized, because that's their new savior. You cannot penetrate their defenses because they refuse to hear it. I talked common sense, and I talked spirituality, and I talked facts and figures with these people down in Texas who are Obamatized, and they wouldn't hear a thing, and they felt sorry for me. They felt sorry for me. And they told me, you're going to see in 18 months. What we all don't understand here in America is that it's over. And if the United States of America just came out and said, well, it's over, well, there'd be a rising of the people. They don't want that. So they're manufacturing, they're printing this money so that they can let you down easy. Let you down easily. And those people over there lost their homes. And those people over there lost their homes. And as they let you down easy, and your wages go down, and your livelihood goes down, and your trips become shorter, and you don't buy as much, until the fact is you're going to look around one day,
But they're already committed to him, so they won't even admit they were wrong, just like people under Stalin or Hitler still wouldn't admit they were conned and wrong because they've invested in it. They're going to have right-wing groups attacking. They're going to have Nazis protesting to make him look good. They're going to play a lot of games.
Oh, definitely. They are masters at manipulation. It's an Orwellian reality. And so, but always remember this. And this has always rung true. It only takes 2% of a people to foment a successful revolution. And we want a revolution to return one revolution back to freedom of the individual.
All right. Russell, we crashed your website, so we want to give that phone number out again, 605-867-1111, 605-867-1111. Don't go. I want to do a few minutes in overdrive on the web to say bye to you here properly. For the audience, though, retransmission. Well, we're going to continue into overdrive a few minutes, and then we're going to go into retransmission at Infowars.com. So please stay with us. I want to say bye to the Genesis Network and all those listeners. Here we go with Russell Means. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening.
We'll be back. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency. Back in 1 minute, Russell. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633. Or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food. Okay, Russell, you got cut off by the music there at the end. We have a substantive audience watching live at prisonplanet.tv and listening over the streams. And frankly, what you've been saying, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a clip of it and put it in the little Obama thing I'm working on. So I'd like you to repeat that key thing you were saying there at the end that the end of the show cut you off on, please.
Wait a minute. What was it?
In the last minute,
that was so ad hoc. It was.
No, I understand. Well, I mean, just it'll pop in your head in a minute. The point is, they think you're a right-wing extremist, or they think I am, or they think we're secretly Bush people. As I've talked to them, that we're trying to horn in on their fun, and that's what the con artist does. They make them feel like they're part of it. And I've had friends and family that have signed on to Ponzi schemes before. And I've said, look, it's a scam. Don't do it. And they go, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just upset that I've got a good deal going. And I'm like, no, I've experienced this. This is a scam. And they just can't believe it's happening to him. And he is total New World Order. And like you said, they're like comparing him to Lincoln and George Washington and really putting their full power behind it.
I can say it in another way. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I knew it was heartfelt.
Sure, no, I understand. I mean, well, just speak from the heart on, I'm trying to reach out to these people. I know they're being conned. Look at what he's already done.
Okay. You know, the biggest thing about Obama and the Obamanization of the people is they are looking for a savior. But I caution everyone to realize what Einstein said. Einstein said, if you try, his definition of insanity is if you can continually try the same thing over and over and over again, but you expect different results. Every time you try something over again, you expect different results. That's the Demo-publicans. That's what I call the Democrats and the Republicans. Demo-publicans. It's not working. Our individual liberty has been stripped, and if you don't understand that, you've got to grab a hold. Hope is a false word because it keeps you hoping, and you're hoping for the next president. You're hoping for another Obama. You're hoping for another Roosevelt. You're hoping for another Lincoln. And then they give you a guy that is supposed to embody Lincoln, Roosevelt, and Obama. And he's the answer to everything. And all he's doing is printing phony money. Well, he's not doing it, but the people who control him are doing it. Russell, you've got to take a look at America.
Russell, have you noticed that every time some old woman's begging, saying, I'm homeless now, I need help, I just want a small place with a bathroom, he'll come over and say, oh, honey, I'm sorry, but hey, everybody's, it's rough. A lot of people have your problem. And he says, get ready for sacrifice so the bankers can take everything over. I mean, this is so dark and so evil, and we have so many resources and so much. And then he knows he's a puppet, and he knows he's betraying them. Let me ask you this final question, and we'll plug the number on the website again for folks that missed it, and then let you go, sir. And I want to invite you in studio anytime you're in Texas here. And if you're nearby, we'll get you a hotel room and pay your way to get here. Maybe that'd be fun to do. But my whole point is this: what is going to happen in 2, 3, 4 years when what you said earlier? They're looking around, realizing they were conned. What is going to happen when they realize that they were bamboozled?
The mass psychology that they've perfected is that, see, they can't tell you that it's all over with now, because we would rise up as a people for our freedoms. So they're going to let you down easy, just like they did to the Indians. They let you down easy and teach you how to be poor, and how to accept being poor, and poorer, and poorer. And pretty soon, you're going to be dependent on the government giving you food, on the government providing you jobs, if their jobs are just few. So this is dependency. It's called colonialism. It's called Indian reservations. But America is the reservation. That's why they're letting, and they're printing all this phony money. Where do you think they're getting this money? We're tapped out. It has no value. They just keep printing it because they have to let you down easy. Pretty soon, it's going to collapse.
Well, in the bill, in the stimulus bill they've passed and is now in joint committee about to be fully passed, it actually says that old people will have health care ration because it's natural for them to go blind. I have it in Bloomberg. I have the bill. I couldn't believe it when I saw it in Bloomberg 2 days ago, and I went and looked it up. It actually says that they're not going to give people health care. See, that's what their socialism is. And then they'll have the young against the old, and the people that have the government jobs, they're going to defend it and feel like they're part of the winners.